Well, would you look who's here?
Ahoy there, traveler.
Hey, I heard that you...
That's what I heard, too. Thanks to you, Ina's...
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough.
Look at you, being so...
I've heard that they tell stories.
That's right. Hey.
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh,
Captain,
Yeah, come on, Captain Bait.
Oh, he's on board right now for the celebration.
yeah, but just one celebration.
All right, I get it now. There is something, so it goes without saying that the...
No doubt about that.
But then again, a hero like yourself, so should a hero really drop what they're doing? Well, if that were the case, then the crux...
Right.
Remember, isn't that why everyone here chose to come?
yes? A strong...
I guess I almost forgot the first...
Just be sure you all keep that in... I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard. Hey, don't mention it. I can't go getting too... As the head of the fleet, but then again, the crew isn't... Their excitement today comes from their... All good then. Great. Actually, speaking of Inazuma, I think... Let's talk about it over there, where it's a little... So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. We searched the wreckage and found... At first, I thought it was a nautical chart. I was thinking we might... But after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a map... As for its... I'd say I've explored... So, I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right? Is that right? Here's the map. So... Guili Plains. Oh, so you do live up to the hype. Let's head over there and take a look. It should... Who are they? Oh, it's a bunch of... There are quite a few... I'm more than...
Keep digging, boys! Once we have our hands up...
You can all hold it right...
Huh? Who's that barking? Do you know who you're up against? What the... Captain... Run, boys! Run!
Nobody move.
Captain Bэй Dou! Lord, I got a big mouth is all. Please, have... Well, if you need to take anyone, it was me that disrespected you.
Is that right? Fine. See, get out of here!
Thank you, Captain Bэй Dou.
Wait.
Yes? What else?
This treasure's still up for... You found it first? I can't have any rumors go...
Captain Bэй Dou! Take the please. Take it.
Oh? Well, I accept your kind. If you want to mend your way, it'd be humble work.
Wow,
Right. Let's see what we've got in here. This isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll... Those rocks look kind of weird. Nothing. Let's keep looking. What are those hilly trolls digging for? Wait, actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure. Let's go take a closer look. Nope, not here. Now that we've searched all the places, it's,
Captain Bэй Dou! Captain Bэй Dou!
Huh?
Captain Bэй Dou! Because we were thinking... Well...
Oh? Are you...
Yes.
Okay, then. So there'll be a...
I understand, truth be told, Captain. And since you made it...
Well, but then again... So, it comes down to... Then, yeah.
Thank you, Captain. I couldn't help but know.
Why? Do you have any clue?
We heard about two trips, so maybe the other one might be what you're not too far from all the info we got about. As for the ruins long forsaken, but beyond that.
See my friend here? Am I right?
Okay. Come. These are the long forsaken ruins, but judging by the
It seemed drunkenly I gazed at the ruin. Do you have any ideas? Somewhere you can yeah, and maybe
Oh, I got it!
dusk and the let's take a look around. Found it! You really... Without your help, I don't think I ever would have got... Not much. When I found the treasure, I'll let you read it. Finished? Yeah. Well, let's... Well, this is it. Oh, boys, it's time for your first give this check to the old lady who lives at...
Yes, boss!
What's up? But you only... Let's just pick... You've already helped me. Okay, off you... Your child in a faraway... Onwards. So after we dropped you off and we searched the wreckage. At first I thought, but after a closer look, I realized, as for, I'd say I've explored so I thought of you. Nobody can beat you, is that right? Here's the map. So, Chingsa Village. Oh, I'm definitely, you're coming with me.
Ah, Beta. It hasn't been, but I'm glad. I'm too.
Rest assured, Grant.
Oh, thank goodness.
Captain, please, help me.
Whoa, hey.
It makes me mad just talking about it. I asked him to pay compensation.
Captain, I'm innocent. I just...
A couple I swear.
So...
So that's... What's your take? Yeah. Gee, let's see.
Are you serious,
All right, deal.
Oh, come on.
Well, you tell me. You took my deal that...
Captain Beta's...
Don't worry. My offer includes plenty left over. This way, you get something back.
Okay, then.
I hope you.
Granny Zhuoshin, as you know, the fleet wouldn't be what it is today. Gee, Wenjing.
Captain Bэй Dou,
Pops Shing! It's been a...
I heard you were...
What's the issue?
Oh, come with me.
Captain Bэй Dou.
I had no... Every morning when I asked Shen to... But he said...
Captain Bэй Dou, it's not just any old tree. Not long after he said our family's fortune. I'll be honest, but still, that doesn't...
Okay. What are you thinking? Yeah, you have a point. Zhen, You really should have thought... However... So? How... Zhen, Pops Shing...
Honestly,
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. While they're at it,
Wow. On a separate, is there some special... Huh? I don't know if it's...
Really?
Huh? Bэй Dou,
What happened?
I'm not being And then, what do you... Way I see it,
you say that, Tiff. It was also my plan.
The domestic drama just keeps... Okay, as for the cost... Neither of you see... I'll be straight with you. So, how about you? Of course, I'll be indebted to both of you. If...
Captain, you're far too...
Yep, totally agree. You should have said something.
It seems like it's been quite... Come on, let's go...
Don't worry about the check.
What a fine day today.
She sure has. Yeah, and if it weren't for...
Here! We have plenty...
To Captain Bэй Dou.
I couldn't ask for more than the chance to get everyone together and drink... That really hit the spot. We can take a look through the contents of that chest while we're at... Are you kidding? Bэй Dou can handle her liquor. Come on, let's... So, I've been thinking. But don't you think you can laugh? I don't mind. I had no clue, but I mean, and I'm no Yunfei. I am Bэй Dou. Some people think others see doing, but the way I see it, over thousands, this means that over the years these are the countless. I believe that it's these bonds that will see us. I'm not saying that. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something we were literally, oh yeah, the chest. Come on, let's open. It's not exactly what I was looking for. Come on, let's...
Well, would you look?
Ahoy there, travel.
Hey,
That's what I heard, too.
Captain's got quite the eye for people.
Look at you.
I've heard that they tell stories.
That's right. Hey, what do you...
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh,
Captain.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, he's on board right now?
Yeah, but
All right. So it goes without saying that...
no doubt about...
But then again, a hero... So should a hero really... Well, if that were the case, then the...
Great.
Remember, rather than... Isn't that why everyone here...
yes?
I guess I almost forgot the first...
Just be sure you all keep that in mind. I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard. Do I? But I'll take it as I can't go getting too... As the head of the fleet, my task... But then again, the crew, their excitement today... Oh, is that since you're interested? I'm curious to see if you'll take the... Good. Come with... Chief Mate Juza's breaking in. After this, one team will learn they will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. That's right. As one might expect, we call the other. Also, their response. So, what do you think? There are two main... As I was saying earlier, sir, you can go learn about these skills from Yinxing, Huixing, and Liushi. Each sailor, if there's anything, go and get to work.
Hello, traveler. Whenever a sailor has a health problem... First of all, let me ask you this. That can certainly be a problem at sea. Oh, I have seen many. Those are the ones we have to face, and even this to make things worse. Oh, you bet. Hopefully, well, I think that's it. Is there anything else you would like to know? Well...
sorry about earlier. We were so caught up on getting you to join the... Oh! I'll start by introducing some chart read. Let's start with what's first. With these features and visually, not the most advanced nautical. It's worth mentioning that under some cartographers mark out other points of interest. To be honest, it can. But if we don't decide, fortunately, I don't think anyone other than our. Oops. Is there anything else you would like to know, traveler? My pleasure.
Hello, traveler. Are you here to learn about... In my line, I saw the captain showing you around, so I figured that she probably wants you to get to know the life of a crew member. Marine meteorology. These are all take water spouts, but if you know that water, you will be even more, and most importantly, so there you go. Those are the warning signs of water. I've got to all this stuff about... Do you know the small... Later... When I first came on board, but as I gradually... After all, not every fleet has the uncrowned. Find me anytime if you want to know.
So you've already finished talking to the crew? You sound calm. Gotta admit, though, I like your... First of all, life on this... But what is the single... Is that your fun? As you've just learned, the supplementary chart... Okay, interesting. On longer voyages, we have... So, my question is, how... Okay, those are all... I gotta say, each time I think you got them all correct. Okay then, now it's time to apply that endless talent. You need to realize that being out at sea, looking at the same old... That is why we offer a lot of fun. Oh, and thanks each newcomer. Of course, if you'd prefer wrestling sea... If I remember correct.
Listen up, everyone!
What's going on here?
Oh, Captain, there you are. Well, Captain...
I see. That's... Oh? In that case?
Yeah, it would be great if...
It's up to you, traveler. Great! It's settled.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, that's 1, 2... Oh yeah? What's that? Fair enough. So, who will it be? Me? Guyunstone 4. So how about we...
Come on, Cap. Scenery looks... Those were your exact...
Well, then in that... Or... Fuzhong.
Seriously, Captain? You are the captain after all.
I agree. Besides, Captain, you've never... We can even use it...
Well... So, what do I do now, traveler? Like... This? It must be the lighting or something. You've got it wrong. I never said that. You mean go somewhere else?
Sounds good to me.
But I'm open. Just to be clear, I won't necessarily agree. The fishing village near Wangshu. How do you even know that place anyway? It's tiny. It just... How about we take this... It was never that impressive, but I wonder how long these last few... Nothing as dramatic as you... Come on. People used to call this place Downriver because the villagers apparently moved here from a place called Upriver. With them, they brought their knowledge of fishing, which had been passed down from generation to generation. I learned a lot from them when I was here. Now Upriver is long gone, and Downriver is all but deserted. It won't be long before no one even remembers what these places are called. To Zhong. Zhong. I barely remember this name. You're right. I was homeless and half been a few fish seeing me stop, but straight away I went over, and had I known the dog was so weak, I could tell they were wary of me at first. I was the dirty little kid who had just chased a dog to death, but I got lucky. Do you know what the name... About a year or two after I arrived, the village chief fell ill during the winter. During that same period, the harvest was getting worse, and the fishermen's catch was getting smaller day by day. Without the village chief to handle the situation, people began blaming each other. There were even rumors that some families had been overfishing and leaving nothing for the rest of the village to catch. But in the end, they all turned on me, saying that they shouldn't have ever taken me in. They said I was bad luck. They pointed to how that dog died on the first day I arrived. Next thing you know, the village chief dies, and then all the fish die out. They said I was a living curse, and the downfall of the village was all my fault. I told them that I didn't understand. I'm not a curse, I'm just Bэй Dou. Then some of the villagers started shouting, and drove me out of the village. They shouted, "Nando controls life. Bэй Dou controls death. Bэй Dou controls death." Before then, all I knew about my name was that it had something to do with the stars. It wasn't until then that I realized that Bэй Dou was a constellation. And the Alcor, one of its stars, was an omen of death. Here we are. I bet he never expected that. What do you mean? Is that all? And let me guess. Well, he's... I appreciate it. Let's not forget that the people... for one, that your journey's far from over. If you ever find some... Remember, you'll always have the captain of the Crux to back... I kinda dig it. I'm lucky to have a... Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Come on, let's not... So? All right. So, is it done yet? Show me. Yeah, sure. Yes. I see. Now, as captain of the Crux, to requisition this photograph, so I'm afraid I'll be holding on to this. Here we are. I bet he never expected that the little... What do you mean? Is that all? And let me guess. Well, I appreciate it. Let's not forget, that your journey's far. So if you ever find some, remember, you'll always have. I kind of dig it. I'm lucky to have a friend. Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Come on, let's not. So? What? I don't want to do this whole Hey, cut it out! Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the new. After this, one team will learn They will serve as the support team for the fleet. The pen of the Crocs. Unfortunately, this, as one might expect, also they're responsible. So, what do you think? You truly. Let's start with the fun. Follow me. These are some older although they've been made redundant by newer models, they're perfect for when we need to do simulated To be honest, the Alcor, in fact, out of all, only when negotiate, the only reason the Alcor serves, we are an armed, we're very careful about all of this to say. Do you have any experience piloting small armed vessels? You mean even in the Crux? Seems like. In that case, I'll skip. The goal of this exercise, you can start when you're ready. Nicely done. That was perfect timing on the turns. You kept your craft stable on the straightaway. Come with me. You may be aware that as an we work as an arm. Aside from that, though, there is also one other important way we make income.
Actually, it's trading. In certain kinds of—
Hey,
Cut it out. Juza sent me here with—
Okay. Be careful. Well, Mora Grubber was importing here. You'll see what I mean by that. Come on, let's go meet her.
Fresh seafood!
What do you have?
Hello there! So what do you—
I want a bass head with all the teeth removed. If there's a single tooth in there, I don't want it.
Huh?
Then I'll have a bass trunk with 2 swim bladders.
You're not making this easy for me. What?
Okay. Then I'll take a bass tail with scales that are yellow.
What kind of fish scales? In any case, pardon my asking, but you're not a fit. Look, I'm a professional. So are most of the people I serve.
Anywhere you'd recommend?
Like I said, Nay's professional fishmonger.
I bet you're wondering why that guy was saying he didn't have what we wanted. That was just the first step in the transaction to confirm our identity. The real deal will come later.
Fresh seafood!
Is this Wise Am?
That's the one. What would you like?
We'd like a best.
No problem.
And a best.
Oh, no.
And a tail.
Sure thing. I'll paint this. If it's 7 times 7, you...
Great. I like your style.
I appreciate your patronage. Please, take your order to our warehouse. Oh, no. We don't... Once we get the order and pay first, then...
Are you two here to...
Yes, sir.
I didn't expect you to come in person. The bass you want is not a you know...
Of course.
Oh, well, as you know, timing and location are everything when it comes to fishing. You have to wait. So, let me ask you...
The fishing song will sound...
How drunk will the moon be before the party's over?
It won't stop while the Star of Death
I see, yes.
The breeze should be bound for Guyon.
All right, then. Well...
Great. I think that wraps up everything we needed to... The 3 people we just met are our business partners. Nay's professional fishmongers and Wise Am... The bass, obviously, is the code name for the goods. Meanwhile, the conversation I had with the warehouse keeper was tonight at midnight, the deal will take place in Guyonstone Forest. As for what the actual goods are, well, you'll see What if I were to say yes? What would you do then? I deeply value you as a friend, but I definitely don't want to... So, rest assured...
Captain Bэй Dou.
Well, my friend is...
I see.
You got that right. Have you brought the good?
Yep, all he...
Stop! We have received certain information pertaining to... Apologies, Captain Bэй Dou, but I'm going to need to inspect those...
Oh?
Captain, everything...
Huh? Everything's been checked.
Looks like you've managed to clear every...
Yes. Come on. Let's go.
Bravo, Captain Bэй Dou. Seems like... Well, I'll leave you both to it. Captain Bэй Dou.
You probably thought that there was some sort of nefarious business going on behind all the secrecy today. The truth is, that was exactly what I wanted the Ministry of Civil Affairs to believe. What you might not know is that I, as the leader of the Crux fleet, and you, the great hero of Liyue Harbor, have both been on the Ministry of Civil Affairs watch list for a long time. In other words, whenever you or I crop up in Liyue Harbor, it almost always draws their attention. Not that there's any animosity behind it, mind you. In their words,
it's a security precaution to prevent people like us from causing unnecessary trouble.
Oh, I have no qualms about that. They're just doing their job, keeping the land safe. But how does that saying go again? Ah, yes. Sometimes the closer you are to something, the less you can see. Did you figure it out yet? That's right. Maura Grubber, the accountant. With you, me, and a few sacks of potatoes and flour serving as a front, the deal she's overseeing on her end should go off without a hitch. After all, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent the Millilith to us. Looking at the time... Look! That's the... Do you have any more questions? You're right. Never. She knows that night. In any case, there's another. But I do know that I've gotten off time. Reason being, I'm the only one who can get. It's all you need to know is that that's where we come in. It's as simple as that. You still have some important. As long as you don't know what I was referring to, you'll be safe. So, I'm sorry. Of course, if the day comes when you've traveled to you're welcome to come back. You'll always be welcome and